Welcome to another music therapy episode. I am John Thewin, a mental health therapist, and today we are listening to your recommended song of Diazepam by REN. If you have any future songs you want me to listen and react to, please throw them down in the comments. I'll get to them as soon as I can. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Oh my, I seem to feel so much better when it kicks in. Chemical kitchen, feel my brain destruct. Oh, diazepam me, turn that volume down on my demons and he give me relief just for a second and he make it all so numb.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I love how every one of REN's songs feels like a completely different artist in a completely different genre. This almost sounds a little folky, a little country. He is so talented. And for those of you who don't know, diazepam is a benzodiazepine, which is a anti-anxiety drug, and it really turns down the volume of people's anxiety, of their intrusive thoughts, of their struggles. And I love how he stutters there and he says, diazepam. And that is really true because a lot of people have overdosed to the point where their heart slows down and they will literally die from benzodiazepines. Benzos are one of the class of drugs that can kill you if you withdraw from them too quickly, and of course if you take too much. So really dangerous drug that can really seemingly help him, but make him numb as well. And we cannot heal if we're numb. If we are in this place of not feeling anything, no healing can happen if we are numb. And we have to feel it to heal it. And this is what I see in working with addiction, is so many people chase this feeling of not wanting to be alone, of wanting to be numb and numb their trauma, numb their past, numb their struggles, because it's really hard to deal with. Negative emotions can be really burdensome. So let's go back and listen to that one more time.
Kitchen, feel my brain destruct. Oh, diazepam me, turn that volume down on my demons and he give me relief just for a second and he make it all so numb.
Oh, why diazepam do you make me feel like everything's not dissolving? Spinning doors are revolving, swallow a tablet, I'm overindulging.
So we can see here that it's helping him to some degree. It makes him feel like his reality is not dissolving. And in his previous songs, he talks about derealization, where he feels like his environment isn't real. And this diazepam turns down the volume of his thoughts, of his struggles, and it makes it so he can really enjoy his life and not be so hindered by his mental health struggles.
I've tried diazepam to be the optimist and resist cards folding. You're the crutch that I'm holding, don't want tomorrow cause right now I'm golden.
Yeah, so he is saying that I wish I could take this feeling of diazepam right when it kicks in, and I wish I could make it last forever, but I can't because I don't want tomorrow. I know tomorrow I'll wake up with those thoughts, with the volume turned up, and then I'm going to be dependent on diazepam, and then I'm going to have to keep spiraling into this addiction or into this medically dependent state. And it's such a double-edged sword, diazepam. Benzos can be super helpful in some cases and super deadly in others. It's all about how you use it. So right here, he is saying that you offer some benefits, but don't lie to me, diazepam. Don't overpromise something that you can't follow through on, because I am going to be broken and I am going to feel worse than when I started, because knowing there's relief that is temporary makes the suffering all the more worse. Let's go back a little bit.
Feel like you've stolen my very essence, my coding. Went for a swim and then drowned in your ocean.
Don't lie, diazepam. You promised me the world, but now I'm rotting and mold.
Yeah, so he is noticing how destructive this diazepam could be in his life, and that it isn't all that he thought it would be. It's not all that it was hyped up to be, because now he's rotting and molding. He's drowning in the ocean of diazepam, feeling like he needs it to breathe. And this is where it gets tricky. The dependence of a benzo is a really scary thing, and he is stuck in a rock and a hard place.
In my face it feels swollen. Anesthetic, I block that emotion.
He's using it as an anesthetic to avoid all the pain that he's struggling to deal with. Wouldn't it be so nice if there was a pill that would fix all our problems? It would seemingly be nice in the moment, but we wouldn't learn how to deal with it on our own, and we'd become dependent on it. And there is no magic pill that is going to save us from our mental health struggles. It can help alleviate symptoms, absolutely. And that in tandem with good exercise, good sleep, good diet, good relationships, good partners, all of these things will equal a healthy life. Not one drug in the world is perfect for anyone. It all has nuances and shades of gray.
Synesthetic dreaming, I'm carried away. Anesthetic bleeding, a place for the pain. Self-destructive healing is one and the same.
Oh, I love that so much. So synesthesia, what he references right here, is crossing over of senses. So it's like if I see a sound, or if I hear a color, or if I taste a smell. And the idea is that in synesthesia, senses get crossed, and the sensory experience just kind of comes all together at once. And this is very common with psychedelics, along with some prescription drugs. It sounds like diazepam causes some synesthesia for REN here. And anesthetic bleeding is such a powerful image that he puts on here. So he's saying that despite being numb, despite being under anesthesia through this diazepam, I am bleeding. I am still having this core wound that is gushing blood and causing me pain. Even in this moment, I don't feel it. So powerful. And self-destructive healing, I'm curious what you think that means in the comments, because there are so many ways that you can take it. And sometimes people will say you have to destroy yourself in order to create yourself, and maybe that's what he's getting at here. Let's listen to that one more time. So powerful.
Anesthetic dreaming, I'm carried away. Anesthetic bleeding, a place for the pain. Self-destructive healing is one and the same. Oh, diazepam. Synesthetic dreaming, I'm carried away. Anesthetic bleeding, a place for the pain. Self-destructive healing is one and the same. Don't lie, diazepam. Synesthetic dreaming, I'm carried away. Anesthetic bleeding, a place for the pain. Self-destructive healing is one and the same.
Yes, and so he's saying that I would rather be bleeding while under anesthesia than bleeding without the numbing agent and the anesthesia, because it's much easier to be in pain when you have a drug that is seemingly taking away all the pain in that moment. And he's saying my pain, my emotional, my physical, my spiritual pain goes into this anesthesia of my diazepam, because otherwise I am so fed up and burnt out with feeling these negative things that I would much rather be numb and bleeding than feeling it all together and bleeding, because emotions can be absolutely difficult to deal with. Wow, what an amazing song. So I was not expecting it to be so chill, and that song almost paints the image or the relationship that Ren has with diazepam. And it makes him feel calm and tranquil, and it reflects in the melodies and the guitar and the instrumentals that when he's on diazepam, he feels relatively at peace, like he's under an anesthesia and pretty numb and pretty tranquil. And in some ways it saved him. It saved him from that emotional pain and suffering, but on the other way, it's numbed him out, it's made him incapable of feeling things, and it's bleeding him out slowly. And it's lying to him in some regard, because he feels like that his bleeding occurs when he is numbed out. So it is a fascinating double-edged sword that he is painting here of diazepam and how it helps him but then also hurts him. If you have any other interpretations of this, I would happily read them in the comments below. If you could leave your next song recommendation, I would absolutely love it. This Renegade Journey has been amazing. One of my favorite artists right now, and I am looking forward to your suggestion and seeing you in the next music therapy episode.